Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my segment, Ego Weight Watchers, where I give you a look into the fighter's lifestyle, let you know what their body's looking like, especially if they have a fight coming up. Now, Miguel posted that clip that you guys seen at the beginning, and he looks a lot bigger than normal. Now, Miguel Cotto did become the first Puerto Rican to earn titles in 4 different weight classes, but when he moved up to fight Sergio Martinez, he didn't really look that big. He looked small. When he was fighting guys like Daniel Gill at a catchweight of 157, he came in at the weigh-in exceptionally small. So these pictures, this video, he looks a lot bigger than normal. Now, I'm not making this video to body sham Miguel Cotto because he's probably enjoying his time off. He hasn't had a fight since he fought Canelo last November 2015, and he's probably just kicking it with family, enjoying life. I have no problem with that. However, the only reason I'm making this video is looking at his shape, he looks pretty big, and there's a fighter that he's linked to possibly face right now named Yuriorkis Gamboa, and I did a video about that. And that mixed with the fact of these recent images, this recent footage of Miguel Cotto looking bigger than normal, uncharacteristically big, proves what I was saying in that first video, that a fight with Gamboa at 150 is a terrible fight. Now, some of you guys really don't know shit about boxing, and some of you guys don't know how weight works. Some people say, oh, but Miguel Cotto is small. Yeah, he's not the biggest middleweight, but I don't think he can make 147 right now, because I heard he's not a gym rat like that and doesn't like doing his cardio, right? And Gamboa got stopped at 135. Some people were trying to tell me that that was such a great fight because of Gamboa. You guys think this is a video game. And it's not. It's not a video game where Chung Lee can fight Zangief and everything's okay. You know what I mean? This is real life. Weight classes are put in place for a reason. And I think Miguel Cotto is just too big for a guy like Gamboa. Enough with these circus fights. I'll probably try to make a video just talking more about weight, giving you some perspective on it. But after seeing these pictures, I want to see the fight with Gamboa even less because Cotto looks really big right now. And he's clearly packed on some pounds since the Canelo loss, right? Another rumor I heard is he's possibly into facing Erislandy Lara. That is a much more difficult fight, but it's a much better fight. Better for boxing, better for Cotto's career. And I'm sick of the boxing fans saying, oh, Cotto's such a legend, Pacquiao's such a legend, they can fight anybody. No, that's not really how it works. Like, we don't want to just see fights that, okay, you don't want to see him fight top level competition for whatever reason, but those fights make no sense. I mean, who wants to see these circus fights of Gamboa or Pacquiao versus this guy or this guy like Vargas? I mean, those fights don't really make sense from a business perspective. They definitely don't make sense from a meaningful perspective. So I don't agree with that. I mean, I understand that Cotto's a first-round Hall of Famer, same with Pacquiao and guys like that, but that doesn't give you the right to just keep competing and you could just fight anybody. Now, a lot of people bring this up, and I'll address it once again. People's going to bring up Floyd Mayweather versus Andre Berto. That is because he was closing out his contract and he had a tougher schedule than really anyone else at welterweight if you look at his last 6 fights. He fought Miguel Cotto in a tough fight at 54. Went to jail, came out, fought his mandatory, Robert Guerrero, coming off of his best win in recent memory over Andre Berto, and he was an interim champion. Then he fought Canelo Alvarez at a catchweight of 152, a young, strong, undefeated fighter, over 10 years his junior, and he dominated him. After that, he fought Maidana twice. Maidana is a handful, never been stopped. Maidana had come off his best win over Adrian Broner, so he was a champion. He had 2 tough fights with Floyd, and then Floyd fought Pacquiao. Then he fought Berto. So you can keep bringing up Berto all you want, but the fact remains he had a tough schedule. right? Now, Cotto, he's coming off the Canelo fight. That was a tough fight for him. But that doesn't mean he has to fight Gamboa, someone who's clearly undersized and clearly at a size disadvantage, probably in height and also just no experience up there. So you guys let me know what you think of Miguel Cotto. Again, he looks big. Why not fight a 54-pounder? And again, all the fans saying, oh, this fighter has nothing left to prove. Cotto has nothing to prove. Like, why is he fighting then? Why wouldn't he just retire? If he has nothing left to prove, retire, spend time with your family, and you can like enjoy life. And the sooner you retire, the sooner you'll get into the Hall of Fame, because to get into the Boxing Hall of Fame, you have to be retired. I think it's 5 years before you can get nominated. So you can get that process started if you're retired. But the fact is, Cotto, I don't even think he can retire because he has a deal with Rock Nation, and I think he owes them some fights contractually. So if he's gonna fight, at least fight somebody, like a fight that we want to see. And I don't think it's Gamboa. So let me know what you guys think of Cotto. Do you want to see him rematch Canelo? Should he fight a boo-boo Demetrius Andrade? Somebody at 54? Do you want to see him drop down to 47? And see, that's the other thing is, Cotto, he could have fought Juan Manuel Marquez. It's looking bad for Cotto just because he's a legend, and I respect Cotto. Cotto's actually one of my favorites. But the thing is, they're having a hard time. They've thrown out a whole bunch of names. Gabe Rosado, James Kirkland. Who else is there that they threw out for him? Diego Chavez, Juan Manuel Marquez, Brandon Rios. And one by one, all of these fights never come into fruition. So it's like, who is he gonna fight? Brandon Rios, I would watch it. He got stopped in his last fight and then retired and then really quickly unretired. But I would watch it. But I mean, that's better than Gamboa based on the size. But I mean, even that is not really meaningful based on Rios hasn't had a significant win in a while. I mean, his last best win was probably Mike Alvarado, who was dealing with all kinds of legal trouble, and I mean, he quit. And then before that, I don't even know what it was. He lost to Pacquiao. I thought he was losing to Diego Chavez before a weird ass disqualification. You know what I mean? Diego Chavez is a good. I like Diego Chavez. I think that's a good fight, but I don't know what Cotto's gonna do. All the names that keep getting thrown out there, nothing seems to happen. I don't even know if people want to see a Canelo rematch. So you guys let me know in the comment section what's next for Miguel Cotto. Who should he fight? I don't think it should be Gamboa. I think Edeslandi Lara sounds like a good name. And Cotto's a natural left-hander as well as Edeslandi Lara. And they both have technique. So we'd see. I think that stylistically would be a tough fight for Cotto. But I mean, he's proved me wrong before. I thought Sergio Martinez would beat him, but with the wounded knee and everything, Cotto was too much. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share my video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.